When we return to our planet, the High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world. SeptumSin versus the world.
I'd buy that for $1.
Greetings.
Hey.
This is SeptumSin versus the world. I'm SeptumSin. I'm here with Kotobuki Jake.
Hello.
And we're here to show you what we got.
Show me what you got. I want to see what you got. Oh, boy.
All right, let's go get forward. What have you got for us this week?
Okay, so the first thing I've got, I've been sitting on these for a minute, and I finally got around to it. 2-3 months ago, my library system, the Friends of the Library, had a big sale. And I went and got some cool stuff. I don't recall that I presented anything yet from that, but two that I've been sitting on. I've been working, if you've been following this channel, you know that I've been working on watching CSI. I got Season 5. CSI Season 5. So I had 1 through 4. Now I have 5. This is a pretty good show. I'm enjoying it. It's the writing is an interesting study in what not to do, but not a worst case scenario. Basically, if you've done any writing, studying, or whatever, you know that you are not supposed to write dialogue that explains everything. This show is deeply guilty of that. The people are constantly explaining what they're doing to each other as if they don't know. But it's good for the benefit of the audience, because then we know what's going on.
That would be like you explaining, it's like to somebody who's been working in the library for 10 years, this is how you shelve books.
Well, they're doing something a little more involved than shelving books, but you know.
I don't know. That's pretty involved.
Yeah, especially the way we do it, right? But no, but seriously, it's like it's very good for mass consumption. God knows if you were watching a procedural that goes into as much technical detail as this show does without constant explanation, people would be bored to tears. But between that and the good acting, the excellent music, and the fact that the other writing is mostly pretty good, it's still an enjoyable show. So I'm looking forward to one day getting the whole series. But you know, 5 seasons not bad.
Yeah.
It's what, 15 total, I think?
A lot of them.
Something like that.
These police procedurals, they are long.
Yeah.
But people like them.
Yeah.
I'm not as big a fan of police procedurals. I get bored. But one thing special at the end of this episode is I have a giveaway for you gamers out there in TV land. So, stay tuned at the end. Alright, so we're starting off with something interesting, I'm sure. Pull from my magic bag here.
Ooh.
And we have Zoolander. I've had the second movie for a long time, and it might even come up on our pickups later on. But I finally decided to go ahead, take the plunge, and pay $3 and get this one. It's not a bad film.
No.
It was somewhat enjoyable at some points. And it's about, I believe, what was it, a model, and pretty much is about modeling.
Yes.
And
very
in comedy.
Very stupid models.
But I like I do like Ben Stiller. He's a funny actor, and he does a great job. Yeah. I still recommend the movie. It's enjoyable overall.
The part I remember, don't try this at home, kids. Do not douse yourselves in gasoline and then light a lighter. That's not a good plan.
There's going to be a YouTube challenge next. The douse yourself with gas and set yourself on fire challenge.
Okay. Now,
All right.
funny thing, like I said, I expanded my CSI from 4 to 5 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I had already previously, and I think I presented on this channel, picked up seasons 1 and 5 of the spin-off series CSI Miami.
Mm-hmm.
At this particular sale, I managed to pick up seasons 2 and 4. Which I just thought was the weirdest thing. But that I'm now missing season 3 out of the first 5. I've seen much less of Miami. I've only seen a few episodes. I don't expect to enjoy it as much, but it'll be nice to have. And I don't think this one ran for as long. I think it was like maybe 8 or 9 seasons, roughly. But obviously it's in a different location. You get David Caruso instead of William Peterson.
Yeah.
You know, some of those things.
I want to visit Miami.
Yeah, well, one day I need to. You know, I've only
But I
been
don't
to
want to be a
Florida
victim
once.
on the show.
No. No. And, you know, overall, it's a good series. You know, I did find out something recently, though. I come to realize, of course, this one has the Who's Who Are You as the theme. This one has Won't Get Fooled Again. And then you got I Can See From... I think Cyber is I Can See From Miles. And then New York is Bob O'Reilly, if I'm remembering correctly. And I'm sitting there going, where the hell did that come from? I love Bob O'Reilly. It's one of my favorite Who songs. But where does it fit in that theme? Why didn't they use The Seeker? You know? You'd think that would be a logical one. But anyway, just...
Well, here's one that I actually got involved with after seeing the sequel was being offered, actually on our podcast. Ooh. Believe it or not, when we do these releases, I get excited myself when I see certain ones, and that's when I say, okay, put it on my wish list. And then I found the original film for very cheap. And that is Rooster Teeth's Lazer Team.
Ooh.
This is actually a fun comedic series. It stars these 4 guys. Most of them, not much going on for them in life. You've got the idiot. You've got the football guy. You've got the former athlete. And you've got, I think he's a sheriff, he's a sheriff. And they find this alien ship that lands. And the alien ship has these alien weapons, and they each put one on. Well, it turns out this was supposed to be meant for the military so that they could help defend off an alien threat that was going to destroy the world. Unfortunately, now these 4 have to work as a team, even though they hate each other's guts, so that they can save the world. Now, for you Double Toasted or Spill fans, Corey Coleman himself is in this movie. He makes a guest appearance. So, take a look. Lazer Team.
All right.
Alright.
So, next up, I always feel a little bad about shopping at Walmart. But every now and then, they'll do a promotion that I can't look away from. I don't know if you saw this or not. Their Wall O Deadpool.
Oh, yeah. I always thought those Deadpool covers were cool.
Yeah, so anyway, I got a couple of these. I finally added to my collection Logan.
If I didn't have most of them, I would have actually...
Yeah, but you see there, you see the little hand of the kid wearing the Deadpool suit. And then in the back, you've got, I wish I was in this movie, but I'm not. But for me, it was a good excuse to get Logan. And actually, this is one where Deadpool's appearance makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Like, some of them looked cool but made no sense at all. Some of them were just weird. I kind of want to go back and get more of them. But this, I was like, I need this movie.
Oh, yeah.
And the weird thing is, the 2 I got, I've been watching both of them for price. These were cheaper than they've gone. Which is weird. It's like $9, I think. $8, $9. I think it was $8. So, if they're still up, that might be a fun thing to check out. But this was a really good movie, and I'm very happy to finally have it.
That's the problem. Is most of the ones that did the Deadpool covers already have. It's just like they have a lot of these with the alternate covers that I think are cool, and then I say, well, I have most of these, and those few that I don't have, I don't want.
Right.
So, speaking of some interesting stuff, and this did come from a Walmart, I believe, which is an old Nickelodeon series that came on just as I was starting to get out of the Nicktoons craze, and that is the series Hey Arnold. It's really cheap for what you get, and apparently I have a cat here who wants attention. It is relatively cheap. 99 episodes. That's what you get for this whole series here. Wow. Comes in decent packs, and it's supposed to be a very well-rated show. I've seen a few episodes in the past, but again, as I said, I was working my way out of the Nicktoons when it started. I'm trying to see what... 2000. So, I mean, I was an adult by that time. But I remember seeing it on the TV and occasionally watching an episode. So it's worth revisiting, most definitely. Good
times. All right. Next up, I have a movie again. This was on that Deadpool wall, and it's one that I've been watching for options. I almost got a Steelbook version recently. This version's pretty cool too. This was one I saw in theaters, and I missed the first 5 minutes, so I actually really do need to go back and watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I absolutely loved The Martian. I love that cover too.
That's a good one.
And then, of course, he has the same thing on the back. I wish I was in this movie, but I'm not. But, of course, this one stars Matt Damon as Watley, what's his name? Mark Watley, who is a botanist. I love the idea of a movie with a botanist as the hero. And it's a flippin' hilarious movie. One of my favorite Ridley Scott films. And I've actually read the book by Andy Weir, and the movie is a really good adaptation of the book, which is always impressive when you can do that. One of them Great American Read titles that I have read, but I'm very happy that I finally got this one, and I do like that cover.
I'm surprised I got anything to grow on Mars. Of course, that's all science fiction.
Yeah.
But still, because you wouldn't be able to grow anything in the Martian soil. It's too salty.
Oh, he makes soil.
Oh, okay. Well. Okay, that you could get something to grow in, yes. Alright, so my last of the things before the big one, and that is a fun little film. I actually enjoyed it. Very frightening film. And this one I got from a Walmart Black Friday deal called Unfriended. I really thought this was a fun horror film. It's worth picking up. There was a sequel to this not too long ago that was released, and it genuinely is scary. It's a found footage film done in a slightly different way. If you haven't watched this, check it out. Essentially, it's a haunted chat room. And if you think to yourself, how can a haunted chat room be scary? Trust me, they make it scary. Oh, that's not a good sound.
What?
Oh, it came loose in the box.
Oh, okay.
Now I gotta open it. It's
So,
unboxing.
My last one?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so this, I did hit, as you know, of course, this is Labor Day weekend. Well, it's Labor Day when we're making this video. And there's a lot of sales on Labor Day weekend, and I managed to avoid the majority of them. But I did drop into Best Buy. They were offering some steelbooks. I ended up not actually going with any of the steelbooks. But I did find that they had dropped something in price that had not yet gone on sale. It's one I've been waiting for it to go on sale. And, of course, I'll probably get to the library tomorrow and find that my copy has arrived. But, you know, it's one I really wanted. But I went ahead and got a copy of Batman Ninja.
You too.
Which was on sale for $10.
Yeah.
They also had some of the others, Gotham by Gaslight and Suicide Squad Hell to Pay. I almost got hell to pay, but I was like, I've seen it gone to 10 before. Maybe it'll go to 8 next time. So, but this was the first time this one has gone really on sale.
Yeah, it's gone down to 14 before, but none below.
As we have mentioned before, I want to see this in very large part because of the high wattage Japanese Seiyu cast that they had for that dub, which is included, and it says original Japanese audio.
Oh, okay. Well, I know you're a fan of that.
But I do want to see this. It looks fun. It's basically kind of like Gotham by Gaslight. It does take sort of a historical spin on a lot of the characters. And so it should be a lot of fun, I think.
I've heard it is a lot of fun, and a lot of people have watched it, liked it.
Good deal.
So this last one comes with a giveaway. It's not a huge giveaway, but it is a giveaway. And really it matters that you're watching this because it requires you to write something down. Pausing and write something down. So, as many of you probably know, I have been trying to go through the Silent Hill series. I finished the first one, so I go to my Xbox 360, and where I have Silent Hill 2 and 3, the HD collection. I know they suck. Not the games, but the collection does. And I turn it on, and it will not connect to the TV. I go and I try to get it repaired. Cost is $300. I could get a new 360 for that. But instead, for about the same price as it would cost to repair it, I found something nice. At Best Buy. That is the Xbox One X. So, this baby here can play 4K. So I have a 4K TV and a 4K player. I need to look at something 4K. I have a very limited supply of 4K Blu-rays and no 4K games. It does come with one game, which is PubG. Everybody loves PubG except for me. I tried this and I cannot keep up with the community. I am too old. My reflexes are not there. Just like with Fortnite, at least Fortnite is entirely free, so I can get cursed out and be told, you know, my mother sucks or whatever by 10-year-olds in that one. This one, I gotta pay to have that a lot of the time. But if any of you want this, I'm going to turn this over so that you can see the code. The first one of you to actually get this code on your Xbox One gets the game, or the demo, or whatever the heck it is at that point. So take a look at this code right here. You see it? It's kind of backwardsy. So again, you got to decipher it. All right.
There has to be some challenge.
Exactly. Done. Nothing's free, even when I say it's free. So with that being said, that's all we got for you this week.
All right.
And we will see you on the next one. Goodbye.
Goodbye.